Welcome to HTML session. In this session, we'll discuss about font, div, and column tags. So how to use these tags to make a better HTML page. So how do you start with font? So as with all the other tags, the tag is called font, and you have to close the font with the forward slash and close the tag. So let us assume that you want to write a tag, some text, and you want to make the text style, particular style for the text. Like you want a red color, Arial, font size 12, large font, small font, different color of font for a particular text. If you want to do that in HTML, how to do that? So the best way is use the font tag. And inside font tag, there are few attributes. And what are those attributes and how to use, we'll see this. So the first attribute is called face. What it means is that the font style, there are various kinds of font style: Times New Roman, Helvetica, Arial, bold, Arial bold, and lot of them. So if you want that the text should look like a text style of font called Arial, you will put font tag, and there you will put face Arial. This will make anything inside this of Arial type. So let us assume this one. So now if I write like this whole font of this text will become Arial. Okay. Now inside font tag, there is another thing you can do is size. So I want to make the size of that font of size 5. So what it means is that this text will become of size 5. Okay. Now if you want to change a paragraph of size 5 or Arial, and you can put it together, this and this both can be put together, like size 5 and face Arial. So you can put both together. It is not that only one you have to use, both can be put together. Next is color. I want this text to look in a blue color. So what I will do is that just put color as blue, and this paragraph will look like not green but blue color. So this is the way that your text you can change of a color called blue or size 5 or Arial. You can use just face, you can use just size, you can use all three together. It is perfectly fine. Okay. Now that color thing can be given in various ways. Now go back to this one. Here we saw this Arial, right? This can be of any type you want. You can want terminal. If you want Times New Roman font, then put terminal, Arial, Arial black, Courier, Fixes, Grammon, Impact, MS Sans Serif. So these are the standard font which are standard style type of font which are supported by the browsers. If you put a font which is not supported by the browser, then it will use some default behavior of the browser. Now for the color, either you can put like this, red, green, blue, or you can use the hexadecimal value as well. So it is up to you how you want to define. By doing this, it gives you more power and flexibility to define the type of the color. Because how do you say little green or how do you say lot of green? That you cannot do it through these words, right? So you have to use hexacode time. If you want to little blue, not too much blue, how do you do in this text format? It is not possible. So you will find the hexacode of the blue color which you want, and then you can put it there. How do you find this? You can go to the website. There are a lot of websites which will tell you the hexadecimal value of the color, and then you can use it as well. Now the next tag which we will understand in HTML is called div. Div is basically a concept where it will not be only about a particular paragraph, a particular text, but a combination of things. You can have an image, you can have a text, you can have a paragraph, you can have a form, all of them combined together so that you can arrange them properly. So div tag is used for applying alignment and style characteristics to only a section of a document. So in a particular HTML page, if there are three different part of the page, one part you want to be in light blue color, and that part has forms, it has text, 3 paragraph and all those things. Now how to do all of this together? You will use the concept called div, and div has a attribute similar like paragraph called align, which has the value center, left or right. And the way it will work is like this: div align value. So now if I put it here right, this text will get right aligned. Okay, so this is what is the concept of div. Now let us see one example. Here is an example of div tag. What I have done is that this div tag starts here and goes here. Inside this I have one heading, single line, one paragraph, another paragraph. So I have 2 paragraphs and one heading line. I want all of them together to come in the right side align. Now either I can go and do the right here, align paragraph separately, this one right, then this one right. But how do you do the right for H1? There is no way to do right for H1. So now instead of doing right here and type it in such a way it goes right here, what I will do is for all of this together, all of this together, I will say align right here. And once I say align right here, the whole everything which is there inside this 2 div box tags all get right aligned. And see the example here. It is all right aligned, right? So div is used to align multiple paragraph, multiple text, images, whatever you want to put, you can put it here. Here, anything you can put here. And that is the way the div tag is useful for. If you want left align, if you want right align, you want to change the anything, that you can do here. The next tag which we'll try to understand is called multi-column text. The multi-column tag places the text of the document into multiple equal width column, and it has an attribute. First attribute is called columns, second is gutter, and third is width. Column specifies the number of text columns for the text. So if you have a text like this text, so basically what he is doing to do is that whatever is the text I am writing here, you put it in 3 column. If I say here 3, it will put this text into 3 column. Here I have to give the space between the columns. So by default it is 10 pixel. If I say 20 pixel, then the gap between 2 columns is 20 pixel. Third is the width. It specifies the width of each column, and the width of each column is same. So if you want the width of each column to be something like 20 or 30, then you can specify that one as well. Next is how to create a line, horizontal line, which is very important, right? Now, creating sometime horizontal line to divide between 2 paragraph or 2 areas of your HTML page. The concept is very simple. It starts with tag called HR tag, like this. And then there are 2 attributes. One is called width, another is called size. Width means what is the length of the line, and size is what is the thickness of the line. So if I say 50%, it means it will draw the 50% of your complete web page. You can also say how many pixels and all. But if you say 50%, then it will draw 50% of the total this one. So this 50% is basically the total of this 50%. So this is 50% of the whole page width. Okay, so this is the way it works. Now I can give 50% width and size as 4, then it will of a thickness 4 and length 50% of the width of your page, it will draw it. So that is the way you can do it for creating a horizontal line. Now at any point of time, if you want to find out what are these tags details about, this is your W3C HTML spec. Now in W3C HTML spec, if you want to find out about particular syntax of particular tag or something, you can always find out all the details about here. So if you want to say that text string, if you want to put a text string, then what are the various colors and text string, you can do it here. Pixels, you can provide the length in terms of pixel or length in 50% or multi-length. Lot of information here on this website you can find out. I'm just telling you that go to W3C and you can find out about various HTML tag. Or you can just look for another one, HTML tags, and come to here. Go to HTML basic and you can read a lot about your HTML tags here as well. So the various tags will come here. And if you want to find out what are the various tags, you can just check it out here. There is a long list of tags. I will be covering some of them. Okay. Now let us come about this one. So I have got width attribute, HR width 50%, HR size 4. And that is the way you can create a horizontal line. Now there is a concept called background color. You can create a background color for the whole body of the text HTML page, or you can give a text is red is displayed as in red. So either you can use BG color or body text. So you can say body background color this, it will make the background as red, or you can say in this body all the text should come in the color called red. So either you can change the text color of complete body or you can change the background of the body. So it is up to you. So both will come for this one. So this is to change background color of the body. This is to change the text color of the body. This is also called formatting, like superscript. So you can use the superscript, subscript, strike effect if you want to do like that, and the pre-formatted text, all of those things. Pre-formatted text, what it does is that if you put something between this, then it will not do the formatting as per the HTML style. Whatever is the input, it will remain like that, and that is used for putting some scripts and code. Now let us see what are the benefits of HTML. First benefit of HTML, now we have understood HTML, so let me just spend few minutes on benefits of HTML. HTML is a simple but very powerful formatting language to use. The web page can be linked together using links. HTML documents are device independent. What it means is that same HTML page can be displayed on mobile, tablet, or desktop.